Welcome to Trendy Flicks, your ultimate destination for the latest in movies, TV shows, and streaming trends. Subscribe now and stay ahead of the entertainment curve.
Australian female swimmers at the 2024 Olympics are now faster than Mark Spitz. The comparisons of contemporary women's times to historical men's times are a fascinating window into the progression of the sport. Paris. The stunning stat that tells the ongoing story of Olympic swimming's evolution is, on the surface, a testament to Australian speed. It's the story of Ariarne Titmus, the terminator of world record, and Molly O'Callaghan, a 20-year-old who could soon be a breakout star of these Paris Games. At Aussie Olympic trials last month, they swam the women's 200-meter freestyle in 1:52:23 and 1:52:48, respectively, the two fastest times in history. They also blasted through an invisible, somewhat arbitrary barrier. Titmus and O'Callaghan, on June 12, 2024, became the first women to swim faster than Mark Spitz ever did. Spitz, an Olympic legend, swam to a then unprecedented 7 golds at the 1972 Games in Munich. He set world records in all 7 events, including 4 individual ones, the 100 and 200 freestyle, and the 100 and 200 butterfly. Until last month, no woman had ever touched those times. No team of women had ever bettered a 1972 Spitz-led relay. Then along came Titmus and O'Callaghan, and, wow, that's amazing, Rowdy Gaines exclaimed when I initially said that the Aussie times were faster than Spitz's personal best 1:52:78. But then, after pondering the stat, Gaines amended his reaction. At first, when you told me, I was shocked, the Olympic champ and longtime voice of swimming told Yahoo Sports, and then I started thinking about it. Maybe it's not so shocking at all, because that's the natural progression of the sport. In every single swimming event, from the men's 50-meter free to the women's 400-meter humans have shaved second after second off world best times throughout and since the 20th century. The progressions have not been linear, but they have been continuous. Technical improvements, technology, rule changes, and resources consistently push the sport to new heights. So it is, to insiders, somewhat unsurprising that women would surpass Spitz. The comparisons of contemporary women's times to historical men's times are a fascinating window into that progression. Although no Spitz best had ever previously been bettered by a woman, other 1972 world records have been. In fact, by the late 1980s, Janet Evans outswam the men's 1972 times in both the 800 and 1,500 free. By 2016, Katie Ledecky was 19 seconds faster in the 800 and 32 seconds better in the 1,500 from the 72 Games. At shorter distances, though, the historical times have been harder to chase down. The rest of the 1972 men's records remained untouched by women until the supersuit era. In the mid-2000s, buoyant full-body racing suits helped dozens of swimmers smash and lower world record. From 2006 to 9, 5 more 1972 men's time in both IMAs, both breaststroke events, and the 400 free, fell. The other 9, including the 7 that belonged to Spitz, survived 2009 and held strong until 2024. After the 2009 World Championships, the supersuits were banned, and the spate of world record-setting swims abruptly paused. In some events, it still hasn't resumed. Such was the performance